Love me, again. Claire stands in front of a big mirror. She wears a beautiful white wedding dress. She lifts the skirt and turns slowly. The soft fabric moves around her feet. She feels happy and excited. She has planned this day for a whole year. Every little thing is important. In 2 weeks, she will marry Noah. She will walk down the aisle in this dress. She will become his wife. Claire looks in the mirror again. She smiles. The dress is perfect. It fits her well. The fabric shines under the light. She imagines her wedding day. She sees flowers, music, and friends. She feels proud. Everything is ready. Suddenly, her phone rings. She looks at the screen. It is a number she doesn't know. Usually, she does not answer these calls. But this time, she has a strange feeling. Something feels wrong. She decides to answer. "Hello?" she says. Her voice is calm. There is a short silence. Then, a man speaks in a serious voice. "Miss Claire, this is St. Vincent Hospital. You need to come now. It is about Noah." Claire's heart jumps. She only thinks about Noah. Fear rushes through her. Something bad has happened. She imagined a white hospital bed, big hospital machines, and a doctor with a sad face. She even imagined Noah lying in bed, looking weak. He reached out to her and said softly, "Darling, I..." Then, he closed his eyes and stopped moving. But in the end, she was just thinking too much. A doctor meets her in the hallway. He looks calm but serious. Claire takes a deep breath. She prepares for bad news. The doctor says, "First, I have good news. Noah is not in danger. He is awake. He is safe." Claire lets out a big breath. She feels better. But then, she sees the doctor's face. He still looks worried. Claire's hands feel cold. "What else?" she asks. "What happened to him?" The doctor speaks slowly. "Noah has a small head injury. He lost his memory from the last 3 years. We do not know if it will come back." Claire stares at him. 3 years? She says. She and Noah met less than 3 years ago. That means he does not remember her. He does not know they are getting married. Her voice shakes. He does not remember me?" The doctor nods. "No. He does not remember anything from the last 3 years. You should be ready. He may not know who you are." Claire feels sick. Her stomach twists. If he forgot 3 years, he forgot our whole relationship, she thinks. He does not know we love each other. He does not know we will get married soon. She tries to speak, but no words come out. Then, from inside the hospital room, she hears a very familiar voice. "Hey, nurse! Can I get Wi-Fi here? My dating app is not working." Claire freezes. The doctor sighs. He looks at her with sympathy. This may be difficult, he says softly. Claire takes a deep breath. She steps forward. She gently pushes the door open. Noah is sitting up in bed. He is looking at a hospital menu. He flips the pages and frowns. This hospital does not serve pizza, he mutters. That is terrible. Claire's eyes go wide. Noah looks fine. He is not crying. He is not in pain. He is complaining about food. Then he looks up. He notices Claire. He squints at her. His face is confused. Hello? He says. Doctor? Lawyer? Insurance agent? Claire's mouth falls open. She closes her eyes for a second. She tells herself to stay calm. I am not a doctor or a lawyer, she says. Her voice is shaky. I am your fiancée. The woman you love. We have a wedding in 2 weeks. Noah's eyes grow even wider. He points to himself. My fiancé? That cannot be right. I do not remember having a fiancé. Claire gives him a tight smile. Well, you do. Noah glances at the doctor. The doctor shrugs. Yes, it is true. Noah looks back at Claire. He studies her face. Then he nods slowly. I must have been very lucky, he says. You are beautiful. But I do not remember you. Sorry. Claire sighs. She sees his phone next to him. It is open to a dating app. She crosses her arms. You are using a dating app? She asks. Are you looking for a new girlfriend? Noah holds up his hands. I did not know I was engaged. My brain is messed up, okay? Claire takes his phone and puts it aside. We will talk about this later. She turns to the doctor. Can he go home and rest? The doctor nods. Yes, but familiar places may help his memory. Give him time. Claire agrees. She helps arrange Noah's discharge. As they leave, she feels two emotions. She is happy that Noah is safe. But she is also angry. He forgot our love story, she thinks. And he is looking for a new girlfriend already? Noah sits in the car. He looks out the window. The city feels strange to him. He does not remember living here. He does not remember Claire. Claire drives in silence. She grips the steering wheel tightly. Her fiancé forgot her. And now, she has to take care of him. She feels frustrated, but she tries to stay calm. After a few minutes, Noah speaks. So, where are we going? Claire keeps her eyes on the road. Home. Our apartment. Noah blinks. We live together? Claire sighs. Yes. For almost 2 years. Noah whistles. Wow. That is serious. Claire rolls her eyes. Yes, Noah. We are serious. We are getting married in 2 weeks. Noah leans back in his seat. He looks at her. And you still want to marry me? Even though I forgot everything? Claire does not answer right away. She takes a deep breath. Yes. But I am also very angry at you. Noah raises an eyebrow. Why? It is not my fault. Claire glances at him. You were checking a dating app in the hospital. 5 minutes after I arrived. Noah scratches his head. Okay, yeah? That was bad. But I did not know I had a fiancé. Claire shakes her head. Just stop talking. Noah sighs. He decides to stay quiet for the rest of the drive. Claire opens the door. This is our apartment. Noah steps inside. He looks around. The place feels warm and cozy. There are pictures on the walls. He sees a couch, a coffee table, and a big bookshelf. Then, he notices something strange. Sticky notes. They are everywhere. On the fridge. On the walls. Even on the bathroom door. He walks closer and reads one. Noah, wake up at 7 a.m., or Claire will take your blanket. Another note says, Do not use my face cream. If you do, I will put wasabi in your shampoo. Noah blinks. Are we usually like this? He asks. Am I your prisoner? Claire smirks. No. You are my fiancé. You are mine to control. Noah laughs a little. Then, he sees the pictures on the wall. There is one of him and Claire on a beach. Another one shows them cooking together. He even sees a photo of himself holding a big, fluffy cat. He frowns. Wait. I am holding a cat? Claire grins. Yes. You said you hated cats? So I adopted one to prove you wrong. And guess what? You loved that cat. Noah shakes his head. I do not believe you. Claire crosses her arms. Too bad. There is proof. Noah stares at the photo. He wonders if his past self was really that different. That evening, Claire sits in the kitchen. She drinks a glass of red wine. She watches Noah as he looks around the apartment. He touches the sofa. He picks up books from the shelf. He looks at more photos. He seems lost. Finally, he turns to Claire. How did we meet? Claire leans against the counter. She smiles a little. Okay. We met 3 years ago in a coffee shop. It was raining a lot that day. She closes her eyes for a moment. She remembers it so clearly. You ran inside, all wet. You looked around and ran to my table. You begged me to pretend we were on a date. Noah's mouth falls open. What? Why? Claire laughs. Because a woman was chasing you. She wore a red dress and held a high heel like a weapon. Noah blinks. That sounds dangerous. Claire nods. It was dramatic. She stood at the door and yelled, Noah! Do not run away! Noah looked shocked. And you helped me? Claire grins. Yes. I grabbed your arm and acted like your girlfriend. The woman got very angry and left. Noah thinks about it. And then what? Claire shrugs. You thanked me and asked for my phone number. I said no. I told you if we were meant to meet again, fate would make it happen. Noah smiles a little. And did fate make it happen? Claire nods. Yes. We met again at a friend's party. You remembered me. You spent the whole night talking to me. After that, we became a couple. Noah tries to imagine it. He still does not remember, but he likes the story. Claire watches him. She sees a small smile on his face. She hopes, little by little, he will remember their love. On the third day at home, Noah feels bored. He walks around the apartment. He looks at photos again. He reads more sticky notes. But he still does not remember anything. I need to do something, he thinks. He decides to cook dinner. He finds pasta, tomatoes, and onions. This looks easy, he tells himself. He wants to surprise Claire. He starts boiling the pasta. Then he cuts the onions. His eyes start to water. Why do onions hurt so much? He mutters. Next, he makes the sauce. He stirs the pot and adds some spices. He does not know if they are the right ones. Suddenly, something smells strange. He looks at the pasta. It is not normal. It is a big, sticky ball. Oh! Claire walks into the kitchen. She sniffs the air. What is that smell? She looks into the pot. Her eyes go wide. Oh no! Noah, what did you do to the pasta? Noah frowns. I don't know. It looks wrong. Claire sighs. You turned it into one big lump. Noah scratches his head. Maybe I forgot how to cook too. Claire laughs. You were never a great chef, but you always tried very hard. She takes over the cooking. She saves the sauce, but the pasta is ruined. In the end, they order pizza. As they eat, Claire smirks. At least you tried. Noah grins. That is what matters, right? Claire shakes her head, but she is smiling. That night, Noah cannot sleep. He lies in bed and stares at the ceiling. His mind is full of questions. What kind of person was I? Was I better before? Does Claire miss the old me? Finally, he gets up and walks into the living room. Claire is sitting on the sofa. She wears a big sweater. Her arms are around her knees. She looks sad. Noah walks closer. Claire? He says softly. Are you okay? Claire turns her head. Her eyes look tired. I can't sleep. Noah sits next to her. Why? Claire sighs. I'm worried. I'm afraid you will never remember me. I'm afraid our wedding won't feel real. Noah is quiet for a moment. Then, he carefully places a hand on hers. I don't know if I will get my memories back, he says. But I promise I will try to make new ones with you. Claire's lips tremble. She nods. She leans her head on his shoulder. Noah hesitates. Then, slowly, he puts an arm around her. They sit like that, quiet for a long time. The only sound is the soft hum of the night. A few days later, Claire catches a fever. She feels dizzy and weak. She spends the day in bed, half asleep. Noah panics. He does not know what to do. He calls the doctor. Claire is sick. Help! The doctor tells him to keep her cool, give her water, and let her rest. Noah runs around the apartment. He gets a wet towel and places it on Claire's forehead. He brings her water. He decides to make porridge. He does not know the recipe, but he tries. The result is not great. Claire wakes up in the evening. She sees Noah sitting next to her. He looks very serious. She gives a small laugh. Were you always this caring? She whispers. Noah blushes. I don't know. But I can't leave you like this. Claire closes her eyes again. Thank you. She remembers something. Before Noah lost his memory, he promised to take care of her when she was sick. Even now, he keeps that promise. She reaches for his hand. He gently holds it. For the first time in days, she feels safe. The night before the wedding, Noah stands on the balcony. He looks at the city lights. He breathes in the cool air. He still does not remember the past 3 years. But he knows one thing. He wants to marry Claire. Claire walks onto the balcony. She sees him standing there. She crosses her arms. Hey, she says, half joking. Are you thinking of running away? Noah laughs softly. Do you always joke like this? Claire raises an eyebrow. With you? Yes. I have to watch you closely. You have a history of running away from dates. She is talking about the coffee shop story. Noah still does not remember it. Noah grins. I promise I won't run. I don't need a dating app. I already have you. Claire leans on the balcony rail. She is quiet for a moment. Tomorrow is our wedding, she says softly. I planned it for a year. But I did not plan for you to forget everything. She looks at him. I still want to marry you, though. Noah meets her eyes. I want to marry you too. Even if I don't remember our past, I choose you now. Claire gently takes his hand. She feels relief. Okay, she says. Let's do this. The next morning, sunlight shines through the colorful windows of the church. The air smells like fresh flowers. Soft music plays. Guests sit quietly, waiting. Noah stands at the front. He wears a black suit. He holds a small paper with his wedding vows. His hands feel sweaty. He looks at his watch. Time is moving very slowly. Then, the wedding music starts. The guests turn to look at the door. Claire appears in her wedding dress. The white skirt flows behind her. She walks carefully, holding a bouquet of flowers. Light shines on her dress. She looks like a dream. Noah's heart skips a beat. He still does not remember their past. But when he sees Claire, he feels something. This moment is important, he thinks. Even if I don't remember our love, I feel it now. Claire looks at Noah. She sees the look in his eyes. She feels her heart calm down. Everything will be okay, she thinks. Step by step, she walks to him. Her father gently places her hand in Noah's. Noah feels her fingers. They are a little cold, but he holds them tightly. He whispers, "Are you nervous?" Claire nods. "Yes. But I'm also excited." Noah nods too. "Me too." The priest smiles at them. "We are here today to witness the marriage of Claire and Noah," he says. "They will share their vows." Noah takes a deep breath. He looks at Claire. "I have something to say," he begins. His voice is steady. "Claire, I do not remember the last 3 years. I do not remember how we met, how we fell in love, or how I asked you to marry me. But I know one thing. I want to spend my future with you. If I forget you again, please remind me. Please give me the chance to love you again." Claire blinks. Her eyes shine with unshed tears. She takes a deep breath and speaks. "Noah, I planned this wedding carefully. I wanted everything to be perfect. But life changed our plans. Even so, I stand here today, choosing you. If you forget me, I will remind you. If you are lost, I will find you." The guests watch with emotion. Some wipe away tears. Others smile. The priest nods. "You may exchange rings." Noah's hand shakes as he slides a ring onto Claire's finger. She does the same for him. Then, before the priest can finish, Noah leans in and kisses her. The guests laugh. The priest chuckles. "That was fast. I did not say you may kiss the bride yet." Noah grins. "I was too excited." He kisses Claire again. The guests cheer. Claire's face turns pink. She laughs and whispers, "Too many people are watching." But she is happy. Noah is choosing her, even without his memories. The priest finally announces, "I now pronounce you husband and wife." Confetti flies into the air. Friends and family clap loudly. Claire and Noah walk down the aisle together. Noah looks into Claire's eyes. He does not remember their love story, but he knows he cares about her. Claire looks back at him. She sees trust in his eyes. "We will be okay," she thinks. Late at night, they return home. Claire takes off her high heels and flops onto the sofa. "My feet hurt," she groans. Noah loosens his tie and sits beside her. Claire leans on him. "So," she says, "you didn't run away?" Noah laughs. "No, I didn't." He looks at her face. "I still don't remember everything. But I know one thing, I love you." Claire's eyes fill with tears, but this time, they are happy tears. She wipes them quickly and whispers, "I love you too." She takes his hand and looks down at their wedding rings. "Our memories might be broken," she says, "but we can make new ones. Day by day." Noah smiles. He squeezes her hand gently. "Yes," he whispers. "Let's make new memories. Together."